The body of Christ, the cherubim and seraphim movement, and indeed Nigeria, lost a hero, a man after God's own heart, Apostle Dickson Adekunle Awode, a retired engineer with the defunct Electric Corporation of Nigeria, which later became the National Electricity Power Authority. Pa Dickson Awode, born 81 years ago in November 27, 1937, passed on to glory on Tuesday, December 18, 2018. Awode sponsored overseas for a specialist course at the Electric Construction Company in Wolverhampton, England. Also had a diploma course at the British Institute of Engineering before he had a stint at the NIPA, Liverpool and Leicester of Stanford, also in the United Kingdom. On his return from England, he joined the maintenance department of the Electricity Corporation of Nigeria, where he served meritoriously and transferred to serve in major towns including Lagos, Gusau, Kaduna, Kafanchan, Funtua, Jos, Maiduguri, Makurdi, Benin City, Ibadan, and back to Lagos. Pa Awode, who hailed from Ijebu-Omo in Ogun State, found everlasting love in beautiful Delphine Anike, who he married, and the union was blessed with 5 children: Mr. Emmanuel Aderemi Awode, Mr. Olatunji Awode, Mrs. Esther Abiola Bamtefa, Mr. Oladipupo Samson Awode, and Mrs. Aduragbemi Akinola. Such was the deceased's love and affection for his wife, special mother in Israel, Prophetess Modupe Awode, that they were never parted for the 58 years of marriage until his demise. His firstborn, the group managing director of Kemster Group, manufacturers of fine coat paint, Emmanuel Aderemi Awode, and other siblings, no doubt, have lost a darling dad, a mentor, a friend, an inspirational figure, and a legend. Pa Dickson Adekunle Awode, who was popularly known as the Young Engineer, was amongst many things a successful businessman, a passionate statesman, community leader, a devout Christian, an enthusiastic philanthropist, a great organist, and a dedicated family man who was loved by many. Since he joined the triumphant saints, there has been an outpouring of tributes to celebrate a life well spent, especially from members of the CNS movement Church's Victory District, which is served as the chairman and general leader until he answered the call of God.
On that fateful day, December 18, 2018, that I lost you. I lost a true friend, a gentle friend, a faithful and loving father, a hero, a mentor, a guiding angel, and a prayer warrior. Until that fateful morning when you breathed your last, I've always thought that my father is too good to pass on. I never imagined that this beautiful soul can also depart from this world. Dad, you will always hold a special place in my life, full of memories of how you shaped my future and guided me through thick and thin. I will always remember you, Dad, because there never will be anyone to replace the love I have for you in my heart. I want to especially thank you for being a loving and faithful husband to our mom, Delphine Modupe Awode. Thank you for falling madly in love with her and marrying her 58 years ago. Thank you for showing me that those news headlines are not the norms, but that men can actually love their wives faithfully and unconditionally for a lifetime.
1963, let me tell you what I did. On the other list, immediately assistant master, Mr. Adébáyọ̀ ni Grandmaster Gbàdá. Èmi pẹ̀lú wa àdìjọ́ ṣiṣẹ́ papọ̀ because we always early in the church. And Mama wa lè máa jẹ́rìí sí ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo sọ yìí. 1963 wọ́n kọ́ bí ọmọ wọn àkọ́kọ́ ní Gùdó. Máa náà Reverend Ewétúmọ̀ was a Reverend by now. Through his help, Ada ẹgbẹ́ kan sílẹ̀ ní Gùdó ní UNA. Lọ́pẹ̀ ní Good Secondary Society. Mr. Sọ́jà Apostle Awode Oyè Nation Secretary when I was secretary by that time.
Friends, family, and associates described late Pa Dickson Awode as a true man of God who lived a righteous life using his money, time, and energy to serve God. Recounting his days on earth, Pa Awode never missed or got late to church service on Sundays, irrespective of distance. He was acclaimed as a disciplined and compassionate man who would not want anyone to suffer around him. And these are the virtues he inculcated in his children and those who are close to him. To all, Pa Awode, who defied all odds to record many firsts in his enviable life, was the chairman of Kemstar, the manufacturers of paints, and would be remembered for his legacies of faith, marriage, family, and business acumen.
I tried to keep the tears away, but as I was reading, I was remembering a lot of things. And I remember so many things, and I tried to keep the tears away. But he's a loving father, and we all are going to miss him dearly. I can't forget, and even as old as I am, he still cares for me seriously. Before he passed away, every time he comes to my house, he calls me his boy. And I remember when I was even having a bad day, and everybody was saying, Oga, Oga, Oga. He told them that he, but I'm still his boy. And that shows how close we are. We sometimes I might not see him for 2 weeks. But if I don't see him for 2 weeks, my dad will drive down all the way from Ikorodu. He will leave the house as early as 5 a.m. to meet me in Omole by 8 o'clock before I leave for work. And that shows the kind of love he has, not just for me, but for his children. You see, in Yoruba, they always say that when somebody dies, that the face should be good. That is the prayer. But I know that for my father, that prayer has been answered already. Because I'm 100% sure that where he's going is good. I know that the heavens have opened up to receive him. It's just left for those that are here to make sure that we emulate him and that the legacy that he lives for does not die.
I'm really going to miss him. He's a wonderful dad, loving, caring, a man that really has the fear of God, a true worshipper. But I know he's not dead, he's only resting. And I know we will still meet to part no more. He was a wonderful man, a very wonderful man. I will choose him again and again and again as a dad.
Loving father, a caring father, a wonderful father, a teacher, a disciplinarian. Church, whatever you can think of a good father, he is my dad. Over and over and over and over and over again.